Tua is that deal, bro.
He has an arm.
He has a heck of an arm, bro. He's accurate. He can throw the deep ball, and he actually goes through his reads. What people are like on Twitter are like saying, "Oh, he doesn't go through his reads." Man, this dude, that dude. So
who got the strongest arm? Tua or Pat Mahomes?
Tua or Patrick Mahomes? Obviously, like I'm gonna go with 1.5 as the strongest arm, but as far as accuracy wise, I'm going with Tua all day.
Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we are going to be talking about Tyreek Hill and his recent comments about his new quarterback, Tua Tagovailoa. But before we hop into the content of today's video, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and drop a like on the video if you guys do enjoy it. We're on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But with all that being said, let's hop into the video about Tyreek Hill and his recent comments on his new podcast. If you're a Miami Dolphins fan, this has probably been one of the craziest off seasons for all the years that you've been a fan. The amount of players, the amount of stars the Dolphins got on their team this offseason has been pretty tremendous, and things are really looking up for the team in South Beach. But the number one thing that got headlines for the Dolphins this offseason was when they traded for the speedster Tyreek Hill, who is universally known as a top 5 wide receiver in football. When they traded a first-round pick, a second-round pick, a fourth-round pick, and another fourth and a sixth in 2023 for Tyreek Hill. Tyreek has spent his entire career with the Kansas City Chiefs, and the last several seasons with Patrick Mahomes, who has emerged as one of the best quarterbacks in football. But before Patrick Mahomes, many people forget that Tyreek Hill really started off his career with Alex Smith. I think Alex Smith had a pretty solid career, especially him battling back from a pretty devastating and life-threatening injury to come back on the field, play a few seasons for Washington. I think that was awesome. But in the same breath, he is not on the level of a Patrick Mahomes or a top echelon quarterback in the NFL. And Tyreek Hill is still able to put up 1,000-yard seasons with Alex Smith. And Tyreek has been able to do things with other quarterbacks in the league, such as Matt Moore, who Tyreek referenced during his podcast that he had 150 yards and a touchdown when Matt Moore started against the Vikings a couple years ago. So Tyreek has just kind of proven to people that he doesn't need a top quarterback in the league to be successful, and he kind of pointed out those couple of instances where he was able to excel without a top-tier talent like Patrick Mahomes. And Tyreek Hill's value and what he's been able to do since he's entered the NFL got him a huge 4-year, $120 million extension with $72.2 million guaranteed, which is what the Dolphins gave him to come to Florida. Now, the topic about today's video is kind of his support for Tua throughout the offseason. His podcast was not the first time that he had really nice words and things to say about Tua, and it shows how good of a teammate Tyreek Hill is and what he's going to mean to that locker room for the Dolphins moving forward. From the first time Tyreek Hill stepped foot in the Dolphins facility to have his press conference, he went out and said Tua is one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league. From that point, which was a few months ago, he's continued that trend of nice things to say about Tua, and it's always nice to see a star receiver coming to his new quarterback's defense. We've seen with Devontae Adams and Derek Carr. I think about 2 days ago, he said that Carr was similar to Aaron Rodgers. So it's not like a thing only Tyreek Hill is doing, but of course, the polarizing figure that Tua is, it's getting a little bit more traction, and Tyreek Hill has been getting a lot of slander for his recent comments about Tua and Patrick Mahomes. One of the worst parts of the Dolphins offseason was when they posted kind of a little underthrow of Tua to Tyreek in practice, which then Tyreek came out with his own highlight reel of Tua hitting him in stride and other various players on the Dolphins, kind of to shut up the media and everybody that was attacking Tua for one simple throw that happened in May, which amounts to really nothing as we get into the season. And then they also went to rapper Quavo's party. He was throwing kind of a football fundraiser, like a 7-on-7. Tyreek Hill was interviewed. He had more nice things to say about Tua. Said he had a good arm. Said he was very accurate.
You know what? What a lot of people don't know about Tua is he's very competitive, very hard runner, and the guy can actually throw the ball better than a lot of people actually think. You know what I'm saying?
It just shows a pattern of the defense that Tyreek has kind of had for Tua. And I think that's really important for the Dolphins and Tua as we go into next year, because I really do believe that Tua thrives on his confidence level. I think most people are like that. If you're not confident, you're not going to be playing your best. And definitely what's happened to Tua over the last 2 years with the Dolphins, the lack of support and all the narratives and things about him that have kind of generated over the past couple years since he's entered the league, I definitely think that they've weighed on him. Now that he has a top 5 wide receiver saying these nice things routinely about him, I definitely think that raises his confidence level. And I think that really should have an impact on how he's able to perform this season. But it is worth mentioning that Tyreek Hill was not the only huge addition that the Miami Dolphins did this offseason. As I stated earlier in the video, they made several huge moves this offseason. They brought in Chase Edmonds, they brought in Raheem Mostert, they brought in Sony Michel, completely remaking their backfield. Then they also brought in Cedric Wilson, another receiver from the Cowboys who's an electric, fast player. He'll fit in nicely in the slot for the Dolphins. And one of the highest rated players across all ESPN NFL Network was Taron Armstead, the left tackle from the Saints. Known as one of the best players in the entire league, the Dolphins got him on a pretty good contract. And then they also went out and got Connor Williams, who will most likely be playing center for the Dolphins. So they revamped their offensive line, they revamped their receiving core, and they revamped their backfield. So Tua has all the support in the world, along with a new coach in Mike McDaniel, who's an offensive genius from the 49ers. He should be able to step in and develop Tua and also give him an offense that's pretty successful. That's why Dolphin fans and really the team in general has a lot of excitement heading into this year. I can't really remember the last time the Dolphins had this much hype surrounding them as we go into a season. I'll just be really looking forward to seeing how this kind of accumulates, what the Dolphins are able to do this season with all these new added pieces. But the support that Tyreek Hill has given Tua this offseason has been really key, I believe, to how this team is going to perform, because I really do believe it's all at the helm of Tua. If he performs well, if he can progress into a top echelon quarterback, be in the top half of the league, be a top 15, top 10 quarterback, I really do think the Dolphins can win a playoff game and get places next season. And that all stems from his confidence, and I really do think that that is building with all the comments that Tyreek Hill has made. And now we'll just have to wait and see if it really does work out for the Dolphins. They've had 2 winning seasons the last 2 years, 10 wins in 2020, and then 9 wins last season. They kind of fell down the stretch the last couple games of the year, but the talent is there on the team. I really think that their defense is going to return to form. It's been one of the better defenses in the league and one of the most aggressive defenses in the league, just causing turnovers. But if that defense can continue to be as dominant as it was, and the Dolphins offense, which has been kind of bad the last few years with kind of the lack of talent they have on that side of the ball, and as well as the coaching, the scheme that they have, if their offense can take another step, kind of match what the defense has done, I really do think the Dolphins can be a scary team for any team in the AFC, and they definitely can compete for a playoff spot. But as far as this kind of media tour that the Dolphins are on, as far as kind of supporting Tua, giving him some confidence, I don't know if we're going to see the very end of this quite soon. Tyreek has made all these comments and we're only in June. I can only imagine the next couple months, but some of the more comments he's going to have to say about his new quarterback. But I really do think that it's going to help the Dolphins in their chemistry, and we'll just have to see if that really does anything on the field. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and drop a like on the video if you guys do enjoy it. Let me know what you guys think of Tyreek Hill and Tua, and if you guys think this is going to work out, or if the Dolphins will be looking for a new quarterback after this season. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.